Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. So this is a look at my first go at snippet rolls. It's part of my challenge for the Make a Scrap Embellished journal. I really want to try some new things that I've never done before and things that I've always wanted to do. And one of those things at the very top of my list is the snippet roll. So it's very out of my comfort zone. Anything using fabric and sewing and all that kind of thing is still out of my comfort zone. And where's the end of this thing? Okay, so I'll show you what I did for my very first one. Get rid of the cat hair. So I'm quite happy with it. This one's a very colourful one. Oh, I think it goes this way because the butterfly faces this way. So I just, as you can see, used a whole bunch of scrap pieces. And there's lots of florals and there's some bright colours. And then after I attached all of the scrap pieces to this ribbon, that's what I used as my base, I went back in over the top and then included these little pieces. So little bits of lace and trims, just to add a bit more interest to it. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing, but I quite like it. It's kind of pretty and fun. And I especially love that butterfly there. So that's really pretty. And yeah, some bits of lace, and I like this piece here too. This piece is really pretty. I couldn't use much of this because it was getting stuck in my sewing machine. The needle, it was too thick, so I ended up using thinner pieces later on. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. So I guess the idea is you cut little pieces off and you can decorate the page, or you can make like a belly band with it, or I suppose you could make a pocket or a tuck spot. I'm not sure, depends how wide your snippet roll is, I guess. But yeah, a great way to use up the scraps, isn't it? All those little scrappy pieces and offcuts. So I'm quite happy with it. What I'm really happy about is that I'm using up these scraps so it doesn't fill up a box. So yeah, I like it. I think I still need a bit of practice, but yeah, let's show you the next one. So this time I experimented with some neutrals, whereas this one's really bright and colourful. This one just went for the neutrals. Again, I suppose more vintagey looking, but I'm not sure. And I did this one a little different because the base fabric that I used was this long piece. Instead of going straight down the middle like I did with this one, and then adding the pieces on top, with this one I sewed down one edge all the way and then came back up this edge, and then when I added my pieces to embellish it, I did a stitch straight down the middle, but I also went in over the top if I needed it, just to go across like this, or this one across like that, just to make it less floppy, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what it looks like on the back, but here's what it looks like on the front. I quite like this piece here, how that looks. Just delicate over the top, that beautiful flower. Another little flower there. So yeah, it's a bit of a different style and look with a thicker base. But I like the idea, again, you could just trim off little pieces, decorate a bag, or make a tuck spot, or a belly band, a very wide belly band. So that's my neutral one. It's fun. I'm still not convinced I'm happy with the results. Like, I am, but it's just not what I had necessarily in my head. I'm just going to think of how I want to, or how I get it looking the way I've got it in my head. Not sure. We'll experiment, but I'm not too what's the word? I'm really happy with how my first go went, is what I'm trying to say. And then I might see how I go actually using, like, not using scraps, but if I can work out how to do this properly, I might have a go using my favourite fabrics and things rather than scraps. How am I doing this? I'm trying to get a shot for the thumbnail. I want that butterfly in frame, so yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's all a learning curve, right? And that's the thing. So I challenge you in this video to try something that you've never done before for the Scrap Embellished Journal Challenge. How about that? Let me know in the comments if you're going to take up the challenge, and let me know what the thing is that you've always wanted to do but you were too intimidated to try, and what's that thing that you're going to try for the Scrap Embellished Journal. So my first thing to try was snippet rolls. The next thing I want to try is ruffles. So a scrap long piece of offcut and seeing how I can make a ruffle. Yeah, so exciting. It's exciting to try new things, guys. I definitely want to try more of these, see if I can get better at it. But yeah, if you have any tips for snippet rolls, let me know. I'm all ears. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.